Have you ever noticed that when a man becomes serious about someone, his entire behavior changes? The one who was once straightforward suddenly begins to play moves. But the question is, why does this actually happen? Today, I'm going to take you deep into psychology and explain what goes on inside a man's mind when he becomes obsessed with someone. If you want to understand the human mind, then watch this video till the end, because what I'm about to tell you is something hardly anyone will ever tell you. Look, when a man becomes attracted to someone, a strange kind of transformation begins inside him. This change isn't just external, it happens in the deepest parts of his mind. The famous psychologist Carl Jung once said that every man carries an anima within him, meaning a feminine energy. When a man becomes obsessed with someone, he's actually wrestling with his own hidden emotional world. According to Jung, when a man falls in love, his anima awakens and he begins to express himself in a completely new way. Now here's where it gets interesting. Men are considered naturally straightforward and simple, but when they feel they have to impress someone, their mind suddenly becomes a strategist. He starts thinking, how do I get attention? How do I look special? How do I prove that I'm different from the rest? These aren't really tricks, they're just fear. Fear that the person he loves might slip away. A University of Pennsylvania study found that when someone is romantically attracted to another person, levels of dopamine and norepinephrine increase in the brain. These are the same chemicals that spike during addiction or intense obsession. That's why people say love is a drug. And when someone is intoxicated, they don't think normally. Every step, every word, every action revolves around how to pull the other person closer. Wait, I've only told you the beginning. The real interesting part is about to come. If you want to understand the different levels on which a man's mind is operating at this moment, then listen carefully and tell me in the comments whether you've seen these patterns in anyone. When a man becomes obsessed, the first thing that starts inside him is a battle of ego. Carl Jung introduced the concept of the persona, which is the face we show to the world. When a man wants to impress someone, he begins to strengthen and polish his persona. He wants to appear more confident, more successful, more interesting. But deep inside, he's afraid that his true self might get exposed. This is where the tricks begin. He tries to appear a little mysterious, a little unavailable. Sometimes he doesn't reply immediately. Sometimes he gives too much attention. This is all a psychological game that his subconscious mind is playing. According to Jung, this belongs to our shadow, the darker side of our personality that we hide. When a man falls in love, his shadow becomes active and he sometimes behaves in ways even he doesn't fully understand. Now let's talk about the insecurity that exists inside every obsessed man. He keeps wondering whether he is good enough, whether he is better than others, whether he has everything the other person wants. This insecurity makes him competitive. If someone else is close to the same person, he works even harder to secure his place. He wants to prove that he is the most different, the most special. Jung said that love is actually a journey of self-discovery. When a man loves someone, he's actually searching for the incomplete parts within himself. He sees in the other person what he lacks in himself and tries to attain it. That's why people say we often fall in love with our opposite, because we want to complete what we don't have. There's another big reason behind a man's tricks: social programming. Society has taught men that they must be the hunter, they must win, they must conquer. So when a man becomes serious about someone, his mind treats it like a challenge. He starts strategizing, planning, and taking calculated steps. This isn't his natural instinct. It's something that was taught to him. But the truth is that behind all these tricks lies a naive and fragile heart. A heart that fears rejection, a heart that fears being left alone. Men are trained from childhood: don't show weakness, don't show emotions, don't cry. So when there's a storm inside him, he tries to look cold on the outside. He uses tricks to hide his emotions because he doesn't know how to express the truth. Carl Jung once said that until we make the unconscious conscious, it will control our lives. and we will call it fate. All of a man's tricks are actually games of his subconscious mind. He doesn't know why he's doing it. He just does it because his brain is signaling him that way. So next time you see a man playing tricks, think a little deeper. Maybe he isn't bad. Maybe he's just scared. Maybe he just doesn't know how to express his emotions properly. Maybe all he wants is to be understood and accepted. Love is not a game, but sometimes fear forces us to play games. Now I want to ask you a question. Have you ever seen these changes in someone? Do you think these tricks are intentional, or are they subconscious behavior? Do tell me in the comments, because we all learn from each other's perspectives. And if you like this video, do give it a like. Because when you like, I understand that you found this topic interesting and I can make more videos like this for you. Always remember, every person carries a story within themselves, and every story deserves to be understood. Thank you.